Good evening, everybody. Welcome to South County Recreation Center. Tonight we have the Minnesota Mullets visiting the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings. For Wisconsin Rapids Community Media and Hockey TV, proud to bring you tonight's game. So, Mark, it's been, a month and a half since we've been at the rink. These guys have been pretty busy in the meantime.
Yeah, for me it feels like a new season because it's been so long since we've been in the booth, but they've really been taking care of business for the Riverkings on the road and in a couple of showcases, so
yeah,
good to see them on home ice.
Absolutely. I had the privilege of getting up to Minnesota and watching their games up there, and they went 4-0. Man, they had some games. They went to a shootout against the Moose. Havoc, they had an overtime win with Jeff Redmond tipping one in. They beat Rum River, and then they beat the Mullets in that one. Then they turn around and get to Chicago and go 3 out of 4 there and played some hard teams. Junior Canes. They had a Twin Cities team they played. They had some spectacular games. Then last night they went down to Dells and had a slow, first period, but they came back and still won 6-1. But yeah, we had some, big milestones. Jordan Steers, assist leader, for all UHSPA or USHPL. Get that out of there quicker. You got a couple more over there. I know, Mark, you want to drop in a few and see what we got?
Yeah, so he actually got the all-time leader on November 5th against the Dells Ducks. So that was... he was also the title of Player of the Month for October from the Midwest West Division. So they're taking care of business and keep stacking it up. He's been here a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a true leader. He's been there for a couple years as a captain and shows his, every moment that he's on the ice. So just a quick thing, we got Art as our producer and one of the cameramen. Troy's on the other cameraman. Matt's our technical. Mark's over on color, and I'm Eric doing the play-by-play. Then you got Riverkings, you got Marty Quarters as the head coach, Zach Hurley and assistant, and John Agee. And as far as everybody looks at Zach Hartley, and if he looks familiar, you should be. He played 3 years, if not, I think 3 or 4 years here as a player. So, he's fit right in. They're doing a couple puck drops, and tonight was Toys for Tot. So everybody could bring a toy in tonight and donate it for the kids around the area. So they're doing a couple puck drops before we get this game started.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see. Looking forward to this. Is a rematch. They've already played a couple of times this year against the Mullets, and they've had some tight games and some good competition. Looking forward to a good hockey game tonight.
Yeah, we got a couple new faces out there. You got Gio Grano. He came over, I think he played USHPL for a while. We picked him up. And I'm trying to see who the other one. I know he's number 11. I'll have to look at the roster here quick. And that's Jackson Courage. He was injured for a little while, and now he's healthy, so he's all good to go.
No, he's from Anchorage. He's up from Alaska. That's where Paul's sister, I think, isn't that where she lives?
Yep.
She lives in Anchorage, so...
All right, we're all done with the puck drops here. We're about ready to get things going here. So you got little smoke up in the cameras. If you notice a little haze right now, we're not on fire. Just a little bit of smoke from the pregame.
Well, hopefully the Riverkings come out and they are on fire and they put a couple in the net quick.
All right, we're dropping the puck. Here we go. Riverkings win that battle. See if we can get things started here real quick. Starting to dump it down the end, give and chase, and quick icing call on that one. Trying to get something going quickly on that one, but
yeah, couldn't touch it up at center ice.
Steer got a little loft on that one. I know he's trying to hit Grano on the breakaway there. Just got a little ahead of him.
Yeah, probably would have been a high stick anyway if he would have touched it.
Yeah, I think he needed about another 1.5 foot reach on it to get there, but tried to get a shot in by the Mullets, and one player took one right to the chest. Trying to clear the zone out. Brett scoops it up, starts getting things forward. They dumped it in close, and goalie scooped it up down there just to... They had Reese McDonald barreling in on him there, so...
So if that would have gone in, would the ref have actually gotten credit for the goal?
I bet it wouldn't be the first time it's happened. Hey, maybe it would be his career highlight. We should give him the tape on that one. Riverkings come out the face-off. Oh, Brett tried to clear it out and bounce it off one of the Mullets. Fighting up here on blue line for a little bit. Bismente giving him a hard time. He's been good at this, getting down on the ice and causing havoc down there behind the goal.
Havoc, that's the wrong team though.
Yeah, we'll see them in a little while. Riverkings selected back down on their end. Tried to get something started up here. Reese is coming up. Kind of got a little crossed up. Riverkings with a quick line change, and Mullets trying to capitalize on it here, but Brett there to disturb it again.
Yeah, lucky the Mullets weren't a little more prepared for that, because they could have gotten caught in a line change there. They had the puck at the red line and were standing still with it, so they gave the Riverkings the opportunity to make that line change.
We got a quick whistle here, not sure.
It went into the bench.
All right, I missed that one. I seen a couple guys scrambling for the bench. He must have been ducking out of the way. We're going to face off right here in front of the Riverkings bench. They had a quick line change. Looks like he had second line out there right now, and Redmond's going to take face off. And boy, he's been winning a bunch of them lately. He's been working on them. I talked to him earlier before the game, and he's been kind of working on the small parts of his game, and it's showing. He's been winning face-offs. Quick shot in. Paget, ooh, quick shot up the middle. Just got it. Jeff had a good look at it, and the guy just got the pad down. Oh, I think Jeff's going to get her. He kind of lifted him a little bit.
Calling a cross check. I'm not sure I quite agree with that.
Either way, 2 minutes, but yeah, I'm thinking that probably was more of a trip than a cross check, but
yeah.
Jeff's still pleading his case no matter what it was. He'll argue either way, but I can see his point.
I thought it looked like he caught his toe pick in the ice.
You know, you get problems like that. You know, you get that last little pick that'll grab that once in a while, you know. So, Mullets get a little power play going here and see if we can get it killed here. We got a pretty good kill team, so you got, ooh, good shot on an Allen there. He blocked the first one. Puck's hopping around behind the net there, and he scoops it up and fired down. You got McDonald out there, Pizzamente, Brett, and Jordy's out there right now. So that's your top penalty kill team right there. And actually their second penalty team is just as good as their first one. So yeah, Mullets dump it down the zone behind the net there. Jordy scooped it up, cleared it back out again, all the way down to the end. Nice slow roller to kill some more time.
Yeah, I was planning on being at a basketball game tonight. Normally I'd have my computer with me and I'd be able to pull up some of the stats, like the penalty kill stats. I don't have that with me tonight. Sorry, folks.
Well, we're actually surprised at how many people actually braved the blizzard conditions we got here in central Wisconsin right now. So actually a good crowd for considering. People were missing hockey, I think. And Brett fires it back down, clears it out again. They're going to get a quick change out here before. So now we got Siciliano, Brzezicki, Paget, and Armillo are out there right now for your second team. Mullets drop it in, tried to get a centering pass, but no one was home. Ooh, Brzezicki got him out. Kind of got a weird bounce, actually, almost went on net on that one.
Yeah, he kind of backhanded that one off the boards.
Ooh, he tried to get Armillo on a centering pass, and the Mullet just got him, but yeah, they had a short-handed goal last night against the Ducks last night. They broke away, so these guys are well capable. I think they've had 4 or 5 short-handed goals, if not more, this year.
That's a testimony to their conditioning and their discipline, and knowing, being able to read the ice and knowing when to make that break and when not to.
They keep dumping it down. They haven't had a shot on goal yet on this power play, so they've been doing 5 seconds to go. And ooh, they tried to clear it again, and Jeff's on a little break if he can get there fast enough. And goalie cleared it out, but Reese kept it in. Ooh, that squared up, and puck's hopping around, and oh, he got a big cross check on Jeff, and hand goes up, and
knocked his helmet off and everything.
Yeah, it was a high right up back of the helmet, so yeah, that was a...
I'm glad he's okay.
You know, so we're going to switch sides now. We're going to see how we do on the penalty and see what they can do in the penalty kill. Hopefully a little different outcome.
Yeah, to not give up any shots on goal. I mean, they had one really good centering pass, the Mullets did, but that was about their only offensive threat in that whole series.
Yeah, it's, you know. So we got Reese taking the face off, wins it up. Steer collects it. Looking, he had a center and pass and came off a couple skates. Brownell was there and just didn't see it in time. They're going to get something set up. They got one of the Mullets down there trying to make sure they're honest. Steer wheeling it up with some speed. He's got a head of steam on himself, fired it in. Center mass of the goalie, but...
Well, I'm not sure what that defensive strategy was, but I wouldn't let Jordan steer straight up the ice
they really,
like that too many times.
They really didn't give anything kind of an interference. They didn't try to throw a shoulder in them or just get in front of them, kind of slow them down. Yeah, that's going to come in a couple times where it's going to burn them if they let them do that more times. Puck wheels around, trying to clear it out, and just did. And kind of a mid-collision down there. Mullets got a little 2-on-1 breakaway, and he's trying to fight his way down, and he had Siciliano all over him all the way down the ice, and couldn't get anything out of it.
Yeah, good defensive positioning, and didn't allow him to even, I mean, it went on goal, so it counts as a shot, I think. It's not on the board yet,
no.
But...
Yeah, and if anybody, Jordy was out for a few of the games in Chicago, and Napgezek with the big fire. Ooh, just off the pad on the right side of that one. Yeah, Jordy was out a few games with some soreness. Well, Siciliano was playing mega minutes down in the Chicago showcase. So he is happy that Jordy's back, and so is the rest of us. Yeah, a little something going there. Yeah, Kurich up in the middle, looking for someone center. Moving around the corner, Jeff Redmond's got it, fires up to Padge in the corner. Right in the corner looking, trying to find a window. Ooh, quick shot, just wide. Well, trying to clear it.
They had a good screen set up in front.
Yeah, Adam Brzezinski's up there trying to, right in the middle, just missed the tip. Kurich went right past it, just missed it with the stick. Whistle stop, trying to figure out what it hit the netting. Must have came up and hit the netting.
Hit the netting. I don't know that was deflected. It was almost like he shot it up there.
Kind of little.
I was wondering if they'd maybe call a delay of game, but
Riverkings pull out another face-off. Just about over with the penalty. Tried to fire one in, kind of bounced off a few shins on that one, and the penalty over. I got a few shots off. Trying to get something started, and there's that pesky defense of Riverkings just constantly over guys. They have a hard to try to hit Jeff. Ooh, they got a good rebound. If he can, there it is. Oh, big backhand. Kurich got the rebound with the backhand for a Riverking goal.
That was that bounce off the boards, like you said. Redmond, I was wondering if they were going to call icing. They didn't call icing. Redmond took the defense with him and left Kurich in all by himself in front of the goal.
Yeah, that was, it almost looked, I wonder if Jeff actually was just letting it go, knowing he had a guy behind him, but it was like Jeff didn't even make a play on it, but Kurich was right there to.
Is that his first goal? Redmond's got the puck.
Yeah, that's his first goal for, now I know for the Riverkings. So we had a bunch of them last night too. I mean, you had Tranquino, I think, got his first one, and then Corrine got his first one last night. So, nice to see. I mean, they're spreading the wealth out, I tell you that much. One of our linesmen, Snyder, didn't like everybody's kind of creeping in a little bit. He's kind of giving some warnings, kind of keep their pace, but puck's kind of sitting mid-ice. No one everybody's tangled up with people. Justin Davis scoops it up. Ooh, they got Rothmeyer trying to keep it up. Ooh, heck of an effort. Kind of got a glove on it and still got it back down in the zone. He had some remarkable plays last night. He had some speed. He scored one right at the time expired, and I'm not sure if they actually gave that one to him last night. I think it was in for the 7th goal last night, but I'm not sure if they actually gave it to him. But
from what I saw, they only have 6 on the scorebook. So
yeah, they were talking about it. They had a quick icing there. They're trying to catch Hogan down here in the corner and just couldn't get a stick on it.
Well, as with everything else, the Riverkings get on the board first. They don't have it on the, oh, there it goes. Like, wait a minute, did they call that off or something?
Yeah, they had some scoreboard issues during warm-ups, so they lost power to it, so might be a little delay in there. Yeah, it might be a little cold. Oh yeah, trying to get trying to catch Davis on a breakout there and just missed him. Fired it down for another icing. They were just trying to catch it, dump it in to get a line change, but gave her a little too much. Yeah, with 13:02, we got a 1-0 game right now. Well, we got 7 shots to 2. So it's not a bad start. I mean, 7 shots on goal. We got 1 out of it. But, you know, I think they had 64 shots on goal last night. So they had a pile of shots.
Well, if they do, and calling a hand pass.
Yep.
If they score 1 out of every 7 and they do 63, that'll be 9 goals. So that won't be too bad.
No, I'll take that. I mean, I'm not picky. I mean, double digits are always fun to see. And these guys have racked up a few of those games with some big scores. So with the hand toss, got Armido taking face-off down on Mullets' end.
Hand tossed, is that a pizza? Is that at Polito's?
Hey, ooh, big shot by Hareen there, just glanced off the blocker. Mullets right now just trying to dump it to get a line change in quick. They were out there for a while, a couple guys switching out. Armido coming across, trying to get, and here comes Hareen giving them a hard time, and the rest of the Riverkings coming down here, give him a hand. Gracer down, ooh, Gracer with a good block, kept the puck down in the end, still fighting along the wall here. Still fighting down here.
Talking about what they're going to give each other for Christmas.
I mean, talking about make sure they're okay for weather. And ooh, nice pick, Armido. Ooh, another big rip. He had a perfect shot at it, just went high. Ooh, who we're going to get?
We got
Trip
I think this is on the, I'm not sure who this is on.
Mullets would be, let's see who we get to visit today. Looks like number 7, that's Gunner.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to get him for a trip. Well, Riverkings are going to try this again. We'll see if we can capitalize on a little one-man advantage. Looks like you got first line out there right now with Reese and Paget. Siciliano's out there today, and Jordy's out. Jordy's got it coming across and fires far down to him. Just high corner by Jordan Steer.
Sniper. That was beautiful.
Yeah, but there again, they let Jordy come in all by himself. No one touched him, and he was 10 feet in front of the blue line before, when he fired it. Nobody, well, it's kind of having a little conference in the ice right now. Maybe it's like, hey, if Steer gets this, maybe we should not let him do this again.
Yeah, that's bad defensive strategy. Let's not do this again.
Yeah. So we got
just
a 2-0.
to be redundant.
Yep. Heck.
For the Riverkings, on the other hand, they didn't let him do that all night.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed even coming off a little, a couple-week break here, they're starting to pick up their game. Ooh, big Jeff with Jeff trying a little dazzle there, and
maybe got a little too cute.
Joe he was kind of off balance on tried to fire one in there, and
I can't imagine he's going to get razzed at all in the locker room for that.
Not one bit. Not one bit. Some good editing. No one will ever see that again. We know Art can do that kind of editing, but that wouldn't be no fun for the guys. Ooh, they had Adam on a breakaway.
Ooh,
waved it off. Yep, Adam beat him down there, so you got Jeff down there. Ooh, Adam set up. Hoagie kind of took him out. Ooh, big glove save by Riley there. He fired it in there. Gave Riley a little something. That's his 3rd shot. He had a block. He's probably getting exhausted with 11 minutes to go here.
Yeah, well, Riley Allen, he was named Player of the Week as a goaltender for the Midwest West Division. So he's been standing tall for the Riverkings, and that's when you win as many games as they've been winning.
Yeah,
you need that in the goal.
Then they come out of this break in first place. Ooh, Gunner tried to get a spot. They got Rothmeyer in the breakaway. Ooh, tried to backhand, but got taken out. Goals off it. I think the goalie's skate is stuck into the net.
Yeah,
if they went to blow the whistle, they had a perfect. Right-hand side was wide open. Unless you could probably lay back and try to block something, but hey, I think that was a perfect defensive move right there.
Well, there you go.
That's what he calls sealing the corner. Completely.
He was, yeah. You're not putting it in this side. I'll leave you the other 4 feet.
Hey, you know, they always teach you, plant that foot. Well, he planted it. Oh, Sislano lost the handle of that one. Tried to get something going. Paget backs it up. Get something started here on their end, bringing it up through center ice. Dumps it down. Mullets collect it up. Look like we got a little bit of breakaway going. Kind of had a Sislano over, and Riley just kind of poke checked him there.
They called hooking.
We did get that one on. And the door, it looks like Dante Siciliano is going to get a little visit. Give him a little 2-minute break, see how things are going in the box, cool off. They don't even give him anything to drink.
Repentance for his sins.
Yep, the box of shame. Well, we got our top penalty kill team back out there again, the 4 guys, and see if they can do it one more time. Mullets take the face off, kind of flipping around, and tried to tip one right over top of Riley's head. Fight down in the corner, Mullets come back, kind of work itself around. Jordy down there trying to hit everybody and trying to keep them off the puck, and puck dancing around a little bit. Trying to look for a shot.
Oh, nice save.
Nice big save. They had a centering shot. Bismente down there with 2 guys, 3 guys on them. Trying to clear stuff out, and they got a pass, trying to backhand, and just went wide. Still trying to fight it. Oh, Bismente, the big hit down the corner. Took his guy off the puck and off the ice. Ooh, tried to get a centering pass, and Brett was there to disrupt a little bit and took his guy into the boards. Oh, here we go. Jordy's got puck now and clear something out. Might want to get a quick line change here, and that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they worked. They had us kind of pinned in our zone there, so get out some fresh legs and get sick Redman on them in the offensive end.
They switch off, and Brzezicki down there giving them hassle now, and Jeff down there. You got Paget and Trankina down there for defensemen. Ooh, Trankina the big tip away there. Mullet kind of Jeff on the foot race now.
Got a little help if he can.
Yeah, he's got Brzezicki behind him.
What a move! It's gone.
Nope. Oh, it's up and over. Ooh, then they got Brzezicki tipped it out to Paget. Ooh, another big shot. Oh, man, they're putting some shots on goal for being shorthanded. Ooh, taken out there by Paget, riding him down all the way down to the corner. And there's a big.
Oh, nobody at the point. The little miscommunication. He wrapped it around to the point.
And Brzezicki got taken out there with a big high stick right up high. Looks like he caught her like. Looks like he's holding right in his throat area there.
Yeah, he's got a red mark.
Yeah.
Right on the collarbone.
Yeah, I'll hear about that one later.
I thought you said they were quiet at home.
Depends on the day. After the game, not a chance. For those of the Millet families that know what I'm talking about, yeah, they're good and.
Well, that's one way to kill off a penalty short.
Yeah, we're going to be
4-on-4 for 12 seconds and go on the power play.
Ooh, Reese tried to clear it out there, got a little much on there. Paget scoops it up, fires over to Steer.
That's okay, get it, regroup, get the power play and get something set up in the offensive zone.
Siciliano jumps out of the box.
Got Grano
coming out there
off the bench.
Yeah, he was impressive to watch last night. He come out firing for his first game. Had a couple good shots. He laid out 2 guys last night in a row last night, so he's gonna fit in right nice with the Riverkings.
Yep, got a shot on goal there, and good things happen when you keep shooting the puck on goal.
Yep, they keep going. You got 8 minutes to go yet. Still a minute and a half of the power play, so keep working it. Yeah, Reese went down taking face off. You got Grano on one end, Pismenta on the other, and Steer and Siciliano on the back. Well, let's see Steer picked the puck up and 2 Mullets instantly kind of verged on him. Like, okay, we may not want to leave him alone, which is dangerous because that leaves 4 other guys that are out there all by them lonesome. Ooh, big tip coming in and bunch of sticks flying around back in the center. Ooh, Reese had a good shot and just didn't get much on it, just kind of jumped the stick a little bit.
I was going to say, I think you're being kind by saying you didn't get much on it. I think you completely whiffed.
I'll give him a little bit.
Well, yeah.
He had a bunch of traffic in front of him, so it was a...
Yeah, it wasn't... He wasn't alone.
Dante looking, ooh, nice pass over to Pizmente with a good look and just got a blocker save, and goalie stick is halfway across the ice right now, so...
Well, they gave him a defenseman stick.
Yeah, it sticks to stick right now, which is going to be tough if he gets something going. Kind of getting a scrum in the corner there. Everybody's kind of
getting it under control. Yep.
Trying to get his stick over to him, and Dante looking, passing over to Steer, still looking. Ooh, he had a breakaway and kind of lost his footing for a second. Pizmente fired over. Dante Siciliano looking. Oh, big wrist shot by Dante. Makes it a 3-0.
Thanks for the stick, but that didn't work.
Yeah, you went high that side on, stick side. He's like, well, try hitting it with a 2-inch wide stick compared to your 6-inch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody knows that Dante Siciliano was 16 years old and an impressive 16-year-old. I mean, he played... out of the 60 minutes of hockey he had down in Chicago, there was games I think he put 50 minutes in. I don't think he ever came off the ice with Steer gone. So nice to see him collect a goal here. We got Jeffman on a breakaway, got Brzezicki trailing. Oh, hard angle, tried to get a shot off. Back up to Siciliano. Ooh, fire down in the middle. Bunch of traffic up there. Good fighting down in the front of the net there. Ooh, tried to get a tip from Redmond. Ooh, fired one across the middle. Boy, they're there. Ooh, tried to keep it in. Just didn't. Yeah,
It wasn't.
I could have went either way on that way. I mean, he was going for puck.
It wasn't on purpose, really.
I mean, yeah, a little help from the little, as I call it, the basketball flop. I mean, he kind of had a little whoops. I mean, you got to sell it. So, I mean, if it gets him a, power play, I mean, why not? I mean.
Well, I was just sitting there thinking to myself, and I didn't want to say it out loud. I'm like, Riverkings have really taken over this game, and now they're going to have to take it over, bringing on one man short.
Well,
and that'll work.
Every time they're one man short, they end up, half the time down on this end of the ice. So we got out there today. We got a little mix up today now. I mean, right now we got Steer, Redmond, Brett, and Brzezicki out there. So, I mean, Marty's definitely mixing up the guys here a little bit, kind of giving some different looks. So it's not the same four. And here we go again. You got Jeff out here, shorthanded and staying down in the Mullets end, trying to kill some time. And they burned 30 seconds off already with not even down on the Riverkings end. Now they come up with a head of steam mid-ice, and Jeff picks it off, and Redmond fires it down to the other, and they're going to switch him out. Yeah, Pizmente coming out here, Padgett's coming out, Reese is out. And
yeah, that was actually just about perfect. It wasn't really a hard shot, so it didn't get down there fast.
A bunch of just poke checks from Brett, and then Reese got a little stick on it, and Mullets trying to get something set up here. And you got that constant, defense just all over them. Seems like, then they clear it out again. I think that was Padgett, bounced it down, knocking some more minutes off.
Yep, another one that took a little funny bounce. Yep. Didn't really fly down the ice, just took its time, kind of rolled on its edge. And
then Trent Keenan out on the ice now. Give Brett a little breather, and they fired around, and Trent Keenan takes his guy off there, and that one shoots up over the side over here, right up by the Riverkings bench. Tried to clear it out and got a little. So we got 4:42 to go, 26 seconds left on this power play. It's a 3-0 Riverkings score.
No shots on goal so far. I mean, that's if they can finish off this last 26 seconds with that would be 2-2 that they didn't get any shots on.
I mean, I give, Zach was a defensive guy his whole career, and I think he's kind of taken his defense to a new level with and there's our first shot. But yeah, this defense, even, on regular plays without being on the penalty kill, their defense has been, a highlight reel.
Yeah, Zach can blame that one on me.
Yep.
I jinxed it.
And if anybody looks real close behind the goal, Santa Claus is actually our, goal judge on that end. So, that's tough to score when you got Santa back there. I mean,
yeah, you get on the naughty list pretty fast if he's a Riverkings fan.
So that killed off the penalty. Dante jumps off and Rothmeyer jumps in for him. Trying to get something out of the zone here. Puck kind of hopping around, finally clears it out. Mullets dump it out, try to get at least a one guy change. Oh, here comes our dumping it down, try to catch. Ooh, Paget with a nice steal. Takes his guy into the corner. Davis is there, kind of collected up and kind of get something slowed down a little bit. Brought it up to the corner. Brett fired again. Ooh, just off the post. I don't know, Pizzamente was right there throwing some interference for him.
Good screen out front.
Yep. Davis coming around the corner. Dumps it back off the steer in the corner. And still got it. Still got it coming around looking. Dumps it back over to Davis. Almost looks like they're on the penalty play right now. They almost look like a man advantage. You just can't get that. Ooh. Well, it tried to go for a hop there and
tripped on the blue line.
Where'd that one go, up and over?
Yep. It must have.
And Blackburn down there going, I got it. I got my glove on. I'm good. He's got to thank the guys for firing pucks at him. Zach Harley down there going, hey, you need to be on the other side of me. If they're going to shoot pucks at me, you got the pad on. I don't. Jack down there giving him a big smile. Riverkings pull the face off center ice. Patrick coming around. Backhanded over to Siciliano, fired it up to Rothma. As Gracer dumped it in. Ooh, looked like he got a stick up in the face on that one. He's kind of holding the cheekbone.
Checking for blood.
Yeah, must be good. He's going to stay out there. No teeth knocked out, so we're all good. Little battle up in center ice here, trying to get it out of there. And Siciliano dumps her off. Paget's got it. Now he's bringing it up center. Got a good head of steam. Still's got it. There he puts the brakes on. Checking down. Grace. Ooh, nice center and pass up there. He had Horeen coming down middle and just got it. Well, the Mullets got a stick on it just in time. Armio tried to. Beautiful pass. Now they're fighting down here by the Mullet bench. Oh, Horeen tried to get a pass and just. So we got a 1-on-5, and he just decided to quick wrist shot and wait for some help to show up. And there we tried to center and pass, tried it again, and Horeen was down there and Siciliano was down there kind of blocking everything up. Ooh, there Riley kicked one off to the side. Gracer down here, and Armio just lightly dumps it down. Get a big line change, and Mullets weren't on the, didn't see it fast enough to get it. Ooh. Brzezicki down there with two guys causing havoc. There's Kirich has got it. Ooh, fired up here to steer at the point. Looking. Ooh, there he's got a window. Ooh, tried it. I seen his shot.
Had a good angle at it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a. That was close to a high, right to the face. Mullets are trying to clear it, and no, Jordy got her and had a couple guys down the zone, so he just dumped her down there, let everybody clear out.
1 minute remaining.
And we're counting down the last minute. And Mullets dump her down the zone. Steer and company take him off the puck and fight down in the corner. And Mullet come out of there trying to look for a shot, look for center. And Riley needs to thank the right pull on that one. That was a good ricochet.
Yep, he's giving it a little tap.
Yeah.
He's saying thank you.
Mark on Flurry move there. I'm going to like you pull today. Thank you very much. I'll take that one all day long.
We'll put a little notch on my stick for that one.
Yeah. That's when you look at the black mark. I'm like, yep, thank you. Now we'll start her off again. We're going to go stick side on Riley. Reese is in the Mullets, pull it out there and try to get something centered. Went through about 3 guys with nothing on goal there. Trying to clear it out 30 seconds ago. And tried to get Pizmente and Reese hit him on a pass. Just, there he down in the zone. Mullets trying to clear. Kept it in there. Padgett kept it in beautifully and got a stick. 17 seconds. Reese is trying to get something going in the middle here. He's fighting. 10 seconds. Still fighting down behind the net. They're trying to get something going. We got 4 Mullets up in front, making sure we're trying to keep. Big shot. Big rebound. It was there. Grana was there and Reese was there trying to get that rebound. Came off the blocker enough that the minute and 1.9 seconds to go. So to get a face off and a quick shot, it can happen.
Yeah, I mean, score a goal at this point in time in the period, that really leaves a bad taste in the opponent's mouth when they go into the locker room and give them something to think about. But still being up 3-0, that's 3 goals on 12 shots. That's getting the work done. Yep,
that's doing a good job today. Good defense. So take a quick break and we'll come right back after and get on to the second period.
Sounds good.
We're back at the South Blue County Rec Center for period number 2, Riverking hockey. 3-0 the score. Riverkings up with 12 shots to 8 shots against them right now. What do you think, Mark? What do you think of that first period?
They came out ready to play tonight. They took it to them right from the opening puck drop, and aside from those couple of power plays where the
you guys smile, Mark. I was giving everybody a little cameo.
I am totally clueless. I'm a face made for radio, not for TV. What the heck was that?
Yeah, that's where I'm at with that one. I'm surprised the camera's still working on my end.
Well, it didn't break, so it must not be too bad.
Cameramen are having some fun with us right now. Troy's getting in on the action too, getting hard in this one now too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We have period number 2. Big high. Brett took the face off with a chest high on that one. They scarf it up. Sear dumping it in. Yeah, they got about 4 guys looking at him right now going, nope, we're not going to let him get to the goal.
Well, that'll be good then. If they got 4 guys on him, I think that's going to leave some open ice for somebody else.
It's like a puck got stuck up in the net.
Did, but they let it play. They kept it out.
Yep, kept it out and trying to get something going here. And Brett knocks it back down in the mullet end down here, trying to keep everything.
Yeah, Colby Brett played his 100th junior hockey game against the Dells on November 5th, so then November 5th has a big date.
Yep, I know Adam Brzezicki had his 100th game. I'm trying to remember when that one was too. That was shortly after Brett did, so a couple big milestones for some of these guys. Riverkings with a quick line change. Mullets trying to catch them on their heels a little bit. Padgett taking his guy right off the puck. Rolled him right in. I think he kind of went head first into that one. They're going to stop play and make sure he's okay. That new ice all right there. He couldn't get the brakes slammed on enough.
And he kissed the boards.
Yeah. Got to make sure he's slow to get up. Everybody kind of checking on him a little bit.
That's why they wear face masks.
Well, some of them do.
Yeah, some of them do.
A couple of these guys, there's been a few. I know, Jeff's got the old jack-o'-lantern smile going right now pretty good. He took one last year and knocked out a few of the front teeth. Yeah.
Although there isn't all that much padding on the front of those cages when when you go into the board's face first like that, you still feel that.
Yeah, you're going to know that one in the morning. So a quick face-off. Riverkings pull it out. It's just Lano dumps it out. Kirch is down here down the side. Got a couple Mullets giving them problems. They clear it back out of the zone. And Mullets got one guy down there. Quick shot. Actually, I give him that one. He fired that underneath. Who was that? Padgett down here in the corner?
Went 5 holes through Padgett.
Riley was right there to skype it up. So, I mean, being blind and all of a sudden that puck comes shooting out like that. That was a good read by Allen. We'll get a face off on glove side of Riley here. Ooh, Mullets pulled that one out, tried to clear it out. Tried to backhand there and a little
clear.
Yeah, there we got her out of there. Some bodies flying around here in front of the bench by the Mullet. Back behind the net. Padgett lost it for a second. Ooh, bouncing around there. Padgett bring her back. Got a couple guys here in front of him. He dumps it in. Redmond's coming around the corner. Redmond picks it up, flips it back around behind the net there, trying to get something going. Oh, just out of reach, and Brett gives chase, trying to stay ahead of the Mullets on that one. Right behind him. Ooh, he lost it for a second there. Little battle. Ooh. Point blank range on Riley there. And oh, he had another shot. Riley had his back turned for a second. Another big play. There's 3 huge saves right there in a row from Riley Allen. Riley was trying to get back on his feet.
The net's off the moorings.
Yeah, there he's seen it. Yeah, Riley did that one block, trying to get back on his feet, and Mullets had it right dead center in front of him and just couldn't get the stick on it enough to get a shot on. Otherwise, they had him. Head linesman kind of looking at it. I don't know if he's discussing,
Not sure what he's talking to him about, but man, they had a couple of bounces there. Mullets had some really, really good chances, and Riverkings are lucky that they didn't get a goal on the board right there. We'll see. The momentum has kind of started in the second period to be with the Mullets. The Riverkings are going to have to stem this tide and
Yep, I know. Lions were talking to Jordy and Allen there. They were kind of fixing it. I'm not sure what they're discussing, but we're back into play now. Jordy down in the corner, fighting with it. There, Rothmeyer comes out of there. Ooh, tried to get Hogan on the breakaway there and just bounced off his stick. And Mullets dump it back in. Riley collects it behind the net. There, we try this again. Same 2 people. This time they get her down in the end, and Mullets clear it out there. A little nice interference run by the linesman there. Kept Davis in there. Ooh, just got to poked it away on him here. Mullets are coming down. Tried to center pass, and a bunch of bodies in front there between Davis and Steer. Somebody got a leg on it. Coming around the corner. There we bounce around there. Hogan's got it. Trying to clear it out of the zone and got blocked up with a bunch of bodies in front of him on that one. Jordy coming around. Rothmeyer got it now. There we finally get it out of the zone. Coming across center. Rothmeyer dumps it off. Oreen got a little backhand. Tried to catch Rothmeyer down center. Just a little bit in front of him on that one. Davis comes around. Dumps it down the corner. Riverkings get a quick line change in. Here comes Mullets trying to get something. They just fire it in there from center ice, and Allen just knocks it off to the side. Oreen picks it up, trying to clear it out. And big shot just wide right. They're trying just to keep pumping shots in there, and hopefully one will bounce in, but Riley's been pretty much on everything they're shooting in. Kind of got a lot of back and forth, kind of not really organized going right now, just kind of dump and go. We're feeling each other out for second period, see what they come up with. Well, they get about center ice and try to get a line change in here. Riverking get on the quick one there, and tried to center and pass and got interrupted, or trying to hit Gracer, trying to hit Grano on the center. Ooh, cleared it out again, trying to dump it out and tried a little wrist flip, but Joe Blair stopped it up there. I see Joe getting some good blocks in there. He's been pulling some big saves out lately, using that body as a extra goalie. A few bruises to show for it. Little dump and chase, kind of see what the Mullets can pull out here. It's kind of their game plan right now, the way it looks. Riverkings trying to get something going, and passes are just a little off right now. Everybody's kind of playing this give and go with center ice here. And there, Padgett coming up with just wide. I seen the angle on that one. He missed that one like a couple inches on the right side.
Yeah, that was within the width of the puck from ringing the post.
He's got a quick wrist shot too, so that one kind of came out of nowhere there for a second. Yeah, they dump it in there. Riverkings get a couple fresh legs out there. That was a long shift for a couple of them guys. Trying to dump it out. You got Siciliano and Paget, and they met mid-ice. Took each other off, but took him off the puck for sure. Redmond with a nice little tip in inverting. Ooh. Carrick center masked him, tried to see if he could wake him up a little bit with a quick wrist shot, and almost did.
Yeah, Carrick trying to find his second goal of the evening. That's our first shot on goal in the period at 14-19. So
yeah, it's been kind of a.
It's been all Mullets so far this second period, and that going back to last year, it seemed like they've come out in the second period a lot of times and gotten outplayed. So let's see if they can right this ship.
Yeah, they kind of have this. Dump and go, and they're trying to get a little breakaway here. Brett's down there, and he fired a wide on blocker side there. And they kind of have a dump and go, kind of see if they can catch the Riverkings with kind of a line change or off balance here for a second. There's a shot from outside the blue line. And Brzezicki fires across, and ooh, I think Jeff caught that one, and I don't know if he hurt or he's mad at himself on that one. No, he looked like he.
That one missed the pads.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll leave a mark in the morning, but looks like he's okay. Fight down here, and Mullets come out of it trying to get something going. They had a little breakaway almost started there, but they didn't see him in time to get down there. And Jordy kind of flips it up center ice, and kind of a back and forth little battle here. And Mullets got a couple guys down there. Quick shot, had a rebound, and it just went above the Mullets stick there, and they clear down. Had a tip and icing, no icing on that one. Riverkings got a full change. Mullets tried to get a breakaway here, but quick defenseman tried to quick shot. Somebody got a stick on it. Ooh, big wrister, just wide. Stick side of Allen. Ooh, another big shot, way up high, bounce high. Ooh, yeah, Siciliano with a little help there.
Here we go.
Yeah, Rothmeyer had it, but lost the stick, and there's probably a slash on that one, it looked like. Rothmeyer had a breakaway, and the best thing he could have done was take that stick out of his hands and got a little more in the stick. So, who we got? Siemens is in the bench for a 2-minute little, think about life, see how things are going. Not to play his future.
Wonder what he's getting for Christmas.
I mean, Santa's right down there, and could swing by and say hi.
Well, let's see if the Riverkings can turn the momentum around. It's been mostly Mullets here in the second period. And put this power play to work. And
so you got Steer out there, Siciliano, Espizamente, Reese, and Grano out there, and a quick little weak, not weak, but soft wrist shot. We'll call it soft. I won't call these guys a weak wrist shot, because then they'll probably strap me into that goal and start firing pucks at me. The bad part about knowing these guys, if they hear me say that, they're going to be like, hey, you should come to practice tomorrow. Be like, no. Jordy right. Ooh, big shot, just went wide. But they're leaving him alone middle of the ice a lot, and Jordy's taking every advantage he can get on that. And there, Meyer, let's fire it down there, clear it out. Siciliano and Steer back there, collect it up.
Yeah, that puck took a little funny bounce. Jordan tried holding it in at the blue line, and it bounced right over his skate.
Donald gets it in there, Pizzimente gets center. Oh, nice tip. Grano was right there and just tried to backhand, and the guy just got enough of a blocker on it just to. One of the Mullets down there giving him a problem. The Allen's back there showing off some moves behind the net there, trying to fake out some Mullets. You never know.
Give him a bad hair day.
That's right. There's Siciliano coming out of there. Here they come, Siciliano come all the way around the corner looking for, ooh, he had Jeff wide open, just shot wide. Ooh, another shot in there, and now they're starting to pump some shots in there.
Yeah.
It took them a few minutes to warm up.
Yeah, they need to get something set up here off of this face-off in the offensive zone and take advantage of this. Yeah, one man. Wait, they got 5 Mullets out there. They're supposed to be on 1 man short. Okay.
Yeah, he was coming flying off here in a second. That way he can try to get something started here. Brett's got it down. Brett's out in the corner. Yeah. Redmond's out there. Kirch is out there. Paget's out there. Brzezinski's down in point, down in sitting center ice, looking for something. A couple guys mid-ice, they're just trying to pick their spot right now. They're just looking. They find that window, one little weak spot. Nice passing right now, passing the puck beautifully, going point to point. Ooh, Brett with a big blast in the corner. I don't know, some just went wide right.
Yeah, Redmond tried skating across with a screen. I'm not sure if he got if he deflected that a little bit or not.
Kind of looked like it had a little taken off of it, but ooh, tried to center pass there. Mullets look like they want to try to get a breakaway here, and they're just going to dump it down and chase her around the corner and try to kill some time here, but got a quick line change in for the Mullets.
Yeah, they're back at full strength now, so.
Yeah, we tried to clear it out and intercepted the pass center ice, and he's trying to get something going here. Brett and company decide to kind of bounce and pass.
Good save.
So, Riley is on, and he saw that one point blank and caught that one with the middle of the chest. Yeah, a couple guys coming off a little frustrated. They had a couple good looks at it. No, they kind of missed on it, but hey. Well, yeah, halfway through the period, we finally started to get some shots on goal, so they had too long of a break. We should cut those down a little more. That way they don't lose the momentum.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. They stemmed. I think that's probably the best punch that the Mullets have. See if we can come up with something.
It's just, coming, flying around the backside of the net there, looking for an opening, looking for somebody to give it to. Oh, nice, kept it in. Rothmeyer with a big. Boy, he is quick on his feet. Rothmeyer, he's fun to watch skate. He can go sideways, back, and every direction. He just stays on them skates. Ooh, big shot coming off the point. Sure who got that? Oh, it was Jordan Steer with tried to blast from the corner and got a good rebound, just nowhere there to collect it up. Oh, two guys, one of the Mullets trying to stay off sides, had the splits going there, trying to stay. I'm on that line. Good effort.
He stayed,
yep.
But that's why the rule's there, because he was not a factor in the play at all.
I give an A for effort on that one. That was good. Oh, nice move there. Rothmeyer coming around the guy right now. He's got Davis with him, trying to dump. Oh, nice dump right there. Just missed his pass, so that was a good play between the two of them, both giving everything they had to get down there. Yeah, Rothmeyer coming off. He looks a little winded. He went coast to coast with that one.
You got a couple of fresh legs out there.
Yeah,
partial line change.
Yep, Armio's out there. Oreen's out there, and Gracer. Got Brett and Paget out there right now for our guys. Oh, tried to catch Armio out there, and
good stick work by Brett.
Yep, he's got that poke check. He's very good at that. He's good for sitting up there and just kind of knocking that puck away from guys. Just effortless looking. I mean, just you have the puck and not no more. Oh, there you got a little fight center ice. And dump it back in there. Gracer with a little tip dumping in there. Gonna get him on icing on that one. Just a little too far back for that one.
Yeah.
He was a good thought. I think he had a line change coming. A couple of these guys were ready to look, and he tried to dump it. Just a little far back.
Control his face off and control the puck and get that line change on the next rush up the ice.
Yeah, absolutely. That was 7:44 to go. Still 3-0. The shots on goal have tightened up a little more. I mean, they were almost tied there for a little bit, then the Riverkings started putting some in, but so the Mullets they had 4 or 5 shots in a row there, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was 12-5 at the end of the first period, and I looked up and it was 12-11 at one point in time, so. Beginning of the period was all Mullets, now it's stabilized and balanced out a little bit.
It's kind of this back and forth fight right now. They're just kind of, working it and letting them play right now. Everything's just kind of, shots are kind of, I know that, like, you tried to get a little slap shot there and kind of, they're fighting the center ice, and dump and chase and hopefully catch somebody, you know, off balance or not paying attention and get a little breakaway here. There, Gracer finally got her dumped in, and everybody's coming in.
Yep, that's like I need a break.
That's when the house comes in. We need them all, boys. They were gassed at that one. So now you got Joe Blair's out there, Trankina's out there for your defenseman. You got Grano, Pizzamente, and Reese at your forward sitting right now. And, ooh, big shot by Grano there. Kind of took his guy off his puck and gave another little one on that one just to let him know that we're here, boys. Here comes Reese coming up, looking for some help, trying to split the D, and he dumps it in there. And play a little give and go for a little bit here. And Pizzamente got her in the corner, fires it back down.
That was a funny bounce.
Yeah, something in that corner or something that side of the ice.
Well, that's the Zamboni door there.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a little bit of a seam.
Kind of a little either a rough spot or something going on. It gets a little funky bounce. Got a little one-on-one here with Brett. Fired it in there, and Riley sucks it up. I mean, man, he's spot on tonight. He isn't, I mean, even some weird bounces, some big rebounds, and he's been right on him every time he comes into this thing.
Heck, he wasn't even looking, and they couldn't get a shot on goal.
Oh, look at this. I can close my eye behind the back. How about over the head? I mean, he was on his back and turned around and got that next one. I mean,
now he needs to stand on his head and make a save.
No, that's just showing off now. I mean, oh, face off down there. And they get it out of the zone. Brzezicki going there, chasing him down, see if he can get something. Center ice, and kind of a 2-on-2 going right now, trying to give and go, and Jordy just takes his guy right out of the play. Brzezicki dacked around. Good to see he caught one up high in the throat. Came off the ice holding up high, so glad to see he's looks like he's good to go. Might be a little worse for wear, but Mullets kind of take it away. Ooh, tried to get a wrist shot and
a miss.
I'm gonna go strike one on that one, but kind of had a few of those tonight. A little bit both sides of, you know, kind of a. Well, they're gonna wave that one off.
Wasn't gonna get there. Wasn't moving fast enough.
Actually hit the top rail. It kind of helped them out a little bit. The way he flipped it, I thought it was gonna make it all the way down, but Jordy bouncing around the corner. Who do you had? Redmond. Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Goalie is way out. He was out by the face-off circle.
he went all in on that. He's like, I'm gonna smother this, or it's gonna be wide open.
Yeah, that's a going 100%. That's making sure like this is not a halfway moment. This is either I'm a hero or I'm gonna have the coach all over me. Luckily for his sake, it worked out. Not for our sake, but that was a gutsy move. So they come around the corner. Mullets kind of trying to get something going, trying to get a guy in the corner here and overshot him. Siciliano picks it up, fires it back around for Padgett, comes around, skating around. Ooh, got a little collision and no, they waved that one out.
Interference. He's calling a penalty.
Yeah, he blew the whistle and then they fired it, so that is no goal.
I think he called charging.
Yeah, he's got a little argument going with a few of the, you know. Well, the whistle blew. It's kind of like any other sport. If the whistle blows, she's done, no matter what happens. I'm going to go with Riley heard the whistle and just made him feel better and just let it go. Didn't look like honestly, he really didn't look like he put much effort into that one.
Ken Orsdal going to the...
And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's Van Orsdal on the back of his shirt, and it's Ken Orsdal in the program.
I think it's the Van.
I think Van
because he's been in the Mullets for a few years. Yeah. There's a bunch of these guys that, you know, seen him, you know, a month and a half ago. The last home game was these guys, so now a little discussion. Mullets coach was it Chris Walby. Assistant is Max Setter, so they had a little, you know, had to give a little discussion, see like, hey, come on, we're down 3-0, throws a bone, but whistle blew and Riverkings have a power play. Got Siciliano, Steer, Pizzamente, McDonald, and Grano. Kind of lost the puck on that one, a little 2-on-1. trying to look for something, and Siciliano with the big block. Mullets trying to pin it into the corner right now, trying to kill some time. And got 3 Riverkings trying to dig it out of there. And
I was going to say I'd like to see one of those guys back off of the boards and come out and help cover, but
they tried to.
They got it.
Tried to dump it. Grano coming out with it. He's looking right now, trying to. There we go. Now we got something set up. Sears up on the far corner looking. Leaving the Malone up there. He fires around. Grano down underneath the net. Kind of lost it for there. He's got it right behind the net looking for somebody in the center. Fires it up to Siciliano. He's switched plots. Fired. Someone, I'm not sure who got the tip on that. Siciliano fired that in there. Not much on the shot, but kind of looked like it deflected straight up.
This is one of those moments in a hockey game where they go from thinking they scored a goal to going down 4-0. We'll see if they got any wind left in their sails after that little exchange.
Yeah, if they give that one to, I think they give that to Siciliano. That'd be his second for the night.
Well, he had the shot from the blue line.
Yep.
I don't know if it got deflected or not.
I don't know if it came off of Riverking or it came off of Mullet, but it looked like it kind of angled up when it hit. It looked like it hit top of the net, but either way, that's a 4-0 game with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. So take that penalty and use every bit of it. There, Badger trying to get something started, and Mullets just. Yep. Yep, that was Siciliano for his second goal of the night with the Jordy Steer assist. So keep padding Jordy's stats. I looked at the score sheet today with a blast from Brett from the corner, and kind of look at the top scorers right now. I think it's like Redmond's up there. I think Jordy's right behind him. I think it's Pizzamenti, and I think it's Brzecki's up there for top 4. Right in the middle. Big scrum in the middle. Pucks just hopping around. Sticks and pucks and skates and everything flying around down there. Everybody kind of coming out of there all winded. And couple. I think Courage took. Yeah. He took a little bit of a shot down there.
I think he's been down there messing with him in front of the net all night. So.
That's a rough spot to be in. You kind of watch them guys in that center there, and they get beat up pretty good. They get cross-checked, and goalies slapping you in the back of the legs. And
welcome to the Riverkings. You get to play in front of the net.
Big as you are, guess where you're going. Well, they dump it in the corner, and Davis there collected up and fired it around the net. Hogan and Rothmeyer down there kind of looking around. Davis fires it back out point to Brett. He's looking. Big shot. I think Hogan got that one bounced off with him. He's kind of came up a little sore. Mullets bringing down Brett with a big hit right in the bench. Tried to help the guy give a line change and tried to help him into the bench a little bit. Back behind the net, a couple Mullets, a couple Riverkings battling back there. Mullets come back around, look for a center and pass. Davis there, beautiful, broke it up. Trying to clear it out of the zone, can't quite get out of there. Another big shot, Riley's there. Got a big rebound, and Hogan there kind of helped him out there, get the puck away from there. Davis down there fighting, gets it out to Rothmeyer. Fired it back across to Davis. Linesman kind of get a little interference run on for us, but good line change here. Jordy and Padgett back there with Gracer, Horeen, and Armillo back there. Chasing and go. Horeen's got it down the corner trying to get it, and kind of a shot, and everybody stood and watched that as a pop fly goes back behind the net. Ellen just kind of stood there and looked up, and yep, there it goes.
I tell you what, there have been a couple of times the puck's been bouncing around in front of the Riverkings net, and Riley Allen's may have to buy a couple of guys dinner because they've been doing a really good job of clearing those loose pucks off to the side.
Absolutely. Them defensemen have been doing helping their goalie out as much as they can, and that's a big key to some of these games. You watch some of these where the goalie gets a shot on goal and he has no defenseman help, and those rebounds just kill him. Yeah, it's 1 minute to go in the second period. 4-0 lead here. Fighting down in the corner, Pizzamenti down there. Boy, he likes to tie guys up. It'll take 2 or 3 of them to keep him out of there. So we tried to block it up. Reese got a little stick on that one. Siciliano trying to clear it out of there. Bounce up.
Oh, they're going to call a hand pass? Really?
Well, you know, it hit his glove.
It did.
I mean, from, you know, the angle from across the ice and 6 bodies in front of you, we'll call that a hand toss. We're good.
Is that hand toss pizza from Polito's again?
Well, you're determined to get some free slices out of this, yeah. That wonderful pizza that it is. Ooh.
Well, I always thought it was a hand pass, not a hand toss, so I'm confused, but that might just be me.
Either way, it's good pizza. Well, he's trying to do something the last 14 seconds. He's looking there. Oh, tried to bounce one off the back of Allen right there, and he grabbed it and jumped on it. Reese is right there too, going, no.
No. Not today, boys.
He knew he was. You could see Allen kind of eyeballing him. He was sitting back there, almost baiting him. It's like, go ahead. But he brought it right in with 10 seconds to go. We're gonna get a face-off here. Reese has got a little fix in his helmet there. We're ready to go. Dropped it down, picked it up, and boy, that was about head high. That was a good little flip from Steer. 4.5 seconds to go. You know, if he real much on that one. If he'd have backed off just enough, he got a little floater on there. Just got, you know,
needed the wedge instead of the 8-iron.
Yeah, should have wedged that one for sure. He had the height on it. I mean, he had a good jump.
No backspin though.
The way these guys are with pucks, I'm surprised they probably could figure that part out. Watching these guys do some stick handling out of practice one time. So that'd be, everybody kind of gave up. So at the end of 2, we got a 4-0 game. Riverkings with 21 shots to 18 shots. Hey, so for all the trivia fans out there, whoever wanted to know this, we had a little trivia question. Just a rough guess, how many gallons of water would it take to put this ice on this rink? Ooh. So if you want to take a stab at this, and we'll get the answer when we come back, start the 3rd period. We'll be right back, folks. Alright, we're back for period number 3. Hey, before we get too far into this, hey, we had a trivia question before that last one ended. How many gallons of water do you think you dump into this thing? And thanks to my daughter and her quick, Google thing, what do you think, Mark? Take a stab.
35,000 gallons.
Holy cow, we'd fill her up pretty good. Alright, on average, according to her, 12 to 15,000. So,
how thick is it?
Hey, not much. I think it was. What do you think? We had Troy over here as a cameraman. He's been on it. How thick is the ice? 1 3/4 inches. That's all the ice. So, for everybody that got it right, kudos to you, and you get your prize at the pickup over at Mark's house.
Well, there's different size hockey rinks too.
Oh, here we go. You got the Olympic size. All right, that's still Olympics.
And I'm gonna guess some of them are thicker than 1 1/4 inches.
Yeah, Olympics a little wider and a little longer, a little more space behind the net and a little bit wider. So we're gonna start period number 3 with a 4-0 lead. Shots are 21 to 18. They kind of came back a little bit in that second period. They didn't get much for goals on there, but they started to put the shots back on. They only had 5 in that first period. I mean,
well, like I said, when they go from thinking they've scored a goal to going on the penalty kill, and then Riverkings tacked on that 3rd goal late in the second period, that really was a kind of a turning point in this game. We'll see how they come out, because they came out flying. The Mullets kind of controlled a good chunk of that second period. We'll see if they've got anything left in the tank after that after that change of momentum. That's the difference. You got both coaches making adjustments and see who made the right adjustment for the last period here. So here we go, dropping puck in 3rd period, and Riverkings come out with it. Steer gets it from Brett. Fires it over to Reese. Grano, and Reese brings it down into the zone. Ooh, Mullet tried to take him off there, and Reese kind of ducked underneath it and took himself out. And Mullet's collected back up, coming across center. Coming across the line and trying to come in hard in the corner, and Brett kind of keeping him away from the net, keeping him to the outside. Get a good
battle down there, and the Riverkings clear it out. Bouncing all the way down and waving off ice with good chase from Pizzimente. Linesman was looking pretty hard trying to see who was all there. Ooh, Redmond kept it down in there. Ooh, fired a hard shot. Ooh, if they had a guy in that end, they only had 2 of them down there at the time with the line change, but kind of got a little dumped on that one. Popped back up though. Their Mullets trying to get something going.
Yeah, just early the Riverkings have gotten a couple of good bounces, which they weren't getting in the first 2 periods. So
no,
if that continues, I think this game is going to be. This is going to be a long hill to climb for the Mullets.
Yep.
It's already going to be a long hill to climb.
Yeah, 4-goal deficit. I mean, it's not impossible, but that's a tough feat to overcome. And they're going to get. There's your hand toss again, Mark.
make up for the one that the Riverkings got called for earlier.
There you go.
I want pizza.
Hey, they are open late, and today would be the, call ahead and get it, because the blizzard conditions we got in central Wisconsin right now. I
wonder if they deliver.
Might have to be a little booth delivery here one of these nights.
Anybody that grew up in the Madison area in the 70s, they used to have an old Pizza Pit commercial that would, they had this little car. I'll wait for a stoppage.
Yeah, they're coming after him. Jeff got dumped down here in front of the bench here, and he's going to go take a little breather. Yeah, Mullets coming out hitting. Ooh, just in front of a Mullet player there. We got one down here in the corner. Kind of got tangled up a little bit.
Well, I didn't want to see that happen, but there was an old Pizza Pit was a pizza place in Madison, and they used to have a TV commercial that they would have where the car would actually be delivering pizza, but it was like an animated thing, and it would be like you couldn't see the car. All you could see was the snow buggling up as the car went down the road. And they pulled up to the house.
You got John Hagee, he's the trainer for Riverkings, checking on the down Mullets player right now. Nobody wants to see this. Hopefully he's more shaken up than anything right now, but he's checking on him, talking to him, see what's going on. Get a little stoppage here, but yeah, we got a few other notes we can take care of right away. I know we got Rhodes Mitchell. He's over in England right now playing with the national team over there. So, we miss him greatly as a player here, but man, that's an opportunity and a half right now. Playing for your country, and I mean, heck of a player anyway. So he's having a blast and doing good over there. I've seen a couple scores already. He's got a couple goals and doing great. So I mean, opportunities for these guys that they don't just play in Rapids. You see these guys, they move on, and we got Grant Newcomer moved up to.
I was just going to say he's playing for Twin City Thunder in the NCDC.
Yeah, he got called up over the Thanksgiving break, so he's got a big opportunity out there. So I mean, that's a good jump and a great opportunity for Grant. I mean, he's been a hard-working and man, a heck of a skater. And they're going to help him up a little bit. Looks like not sure what they.
A little dazed.
Kind of give him some help. Glad to see he's up on his feet at least, getting off the ice, and hopefully we get a good report back from them that nothing serious. I mean, these guys are, they go after each other pretty hard, but I mean, you look at any of these players, even the Riverkings, watch them come off the ice, and they kind of, that any moment something like that could happen, and nobody wants to have that happen to any player. So.
Well, for anybody local, tomorrow night we're not supposed to have a snowstorm. It's ugly sweater contest at the game tomorrow night here at the Southwood County Rec Center. So make sure you wear your ugly sweaters if you're here, and you get a chance to win a Riverkings t-shirt if they don't like your sweater enough.
Well,
if you get the ugliest sweater, you get it. Here's a T-shirt. You're not wearing that again.
And we're from Central Wisconsin, and I know the football fans around here. So could I qualify as wearing a Bear shirt and win? I mean,
probably.
Hey, for all the out-of-state people, that's. I mean, I'm sorry, but this is green and gold country in Central Wisconsin here. So we got to get some shots in when we can.
and if you come to the game tomorrow night, the neighborhood table is looking for donations of to-go containers, napkins, cleaning supplies, and utensils. Help out. It's the time of giving. Some people don't have what some of us do, and they can use all the help they can get, especially right now. So come in, donate. It's a good organization, good time to help out those in need.
Absolutely. Especially now with all the certain things going on, it's time to look past everything and give a little help to everybody. So there's the icing on the Mullets there as they fired it down.
Now would be a perfect time to have brought that up instead of while play was going on. But
I know, but
I'm learning.
You got to have it, the timing thing. And, as our great, announcer that was up here, old Paul, boy, he had a knack for that. He had a sixth sense for that. And we're rookies at this yet, Mark, so we'll figure this out eventually.
One time I pulled that out, his initials were PK, so I started calling him Penalty Killer.
Riverkings won the face-off, but Mullets end up coming out of it, and they're fighting down in the corner. And Jordy and the Mullets both took themselves out trying to scrap in the corner here. You got Gracer coming out of there trying to fight his way. Good pass up there to Armio, and you got Hareen up there. Tried twice to get a good pass in there and kind of blocked out. And there, Brett's down in the corner, and you got Steer on the other side. So there, Armio with a good look and blocker save. Keep pumping those. Another little poke check there, but they had him set up in the center there, looking for Brett. Now Steer's kind of looking, trying to walk something in, had a little wrist shot in there. Tried to get a rebound. Areen was right there waiting for that little bounce that he's been kind of letting a couple of them kind of kick out a little bit, just enough to get a stick on. So, Coach Quarters probably said, hey, watch your rebounds. You fire one in there off those pads, and it's got a tendency to let it kind of bounce a little bit. Be ready. So, they've gotten a couple of
a lot of goals scored that way.
Yeah, and you get a guy up in front. So we got our first line sitting out there yet. Won it and just knocked it just far enough to clear out. And Mullets kind of giving good pressure right now. And Steer collects it back there, drops it off to Brett around the backside of the corner, and feeds it up to Grano, and he's coming out across the line. He got Pizzimente, little wrist shot. There's that rebound, looking for it again. Bouncing around behind the net there. Reese had it for a second. There, they're coming around the corner. Mullets trying to get something going here, and Reese back there and Grano back there giving him a hard time. Won't let it come out of that zone. Pizzimente back there looking for some piece of the action. They come across now and kind of got a 2-on-4 right now, and they dump it in the corner, and a couple new fresh legs for the Mullets come out. Here comes Padgett with a good run, dump it down the corner, and Pizzimente down there, looking for a loose puck there for a second, almost had it. There, Mullets trying to come up with get something going, and they kind of dump it in and get a couple more fresh legs out there, get their full line change in there. Kind of lost the puck, and then McDonald coming up, dumps off the Karich, and he puts one, keep pumping him in there. I mean, you get that rebound again. He had both McDonald and himself were both coming in looking for that rebound, so it happens.
Yeah, you keep that one a little lower on the ice, and it comes off of one of his pads.
Yeah, they seem like they had I don't think 2 of their goals went high tonight, so they may have seen something, previous games where, try to get them stick side high, but they got something going with 4-goal lead right now, 15-13 to go in the third. There, Trent Keenan's down there in the corner fighting, takes his guy off the puck, and knocks it around the corner. There's the other, there's Monte Siciliano, that's a brother, 2 brothers on the team, older and younger. So it's 14 and 44. You don't think they've ever got into it on the ice before, huh? Mullets tried to keep it in there.
Yeah, it bounced over his stick and over the blue line, so they got to empty the pond.
Yep. Trankina drops it off. Rothmeyer dead center, still fighting for right in the middle of the. Oh, he gets in there with that stick. I don't know how he gets in there, and he just has that balance for Rothmeyer. Does great. They're trying to dump it in there and hit a couple in traffic there. And Mullets dump it in behind the net. Allen decided to flip it back the other way and launch it. There we go. There we got Redmond coming out. He got Rothmeyer tailing him there. Oh, he got taken out. There's the arm goes up. Well, that's twice Rothmeyer. And here comes Ryan. I swear, the officials must just hate goalies, because Riley was on a dead heat for that bench, and he no more gets to that bench, and they blow that whistle every time. It's like, well, it was a good effort.
You get your exercise for the evening, going back and forth to the bench. Haven't been a lot of penalties called in this game.
No, I mean, it's
been a fairly clean game.
You know, we got there. I mean, to go without a penalty would be kind of unheard of, but yeah, it's been fairly decent. I mean, there's definitely been a few, so see if the Riverkings can capitalize. They capitalized on the last power play they had. We'll see what they can do with this one. So Jordy's coming around the corner, looking for some help, flips it down here. Got Reese in the corner coming out, gets it down in the zone, spins around. He's looking for some help, and Siciliano there hanging on to him. Now they get something set up. Ooh, we got Jordy all of himself over there. Oh, they had Pizzamenti with he was set up for a big slap shot in the corner with nobody in front of him and just couldn't get the handle on it.
I think he would have put that one home if he would have gotten wood on it.
Yep. Well, that's old school. They still make wooden ones? I grabbed one of their sticks the other day and it was about as light as a pencil. I mean, there ain't nothing to them, and they're about 10 times more than what the old ones are. So,
well, you might get to meet that if we play that pond hockey you were talking about the other night, because I've got an old Cooper wooden red stick that I had as a kid.
Oh yeah. Oh, they tried to center. They had Reese over there in the corner. Boy, they got some good looks. Oh, Siciliano let him go away. We got a little breakaway. See what Riley can do. Oh,
nice save.
Nice save. He tried a little backhand push, and Riley was all over him on that one. Beautiful save by Riley Allen on that one. I seen him do a couple of those shootouts, just stoning guys left and right. I seen 2 shootouts in the last couple showcases, and Riley Allen, huge one. Blackburn had a good night too of a shootout. There, Redmond's coming in. Oh, look for Pizzamenti down the middle, and Brzezicki was right there too, and not sure if a couple sticks in the way. So Badger looking to fire one in there. He had Adam down center. He occupies about 3 guys down there trying to, that's him and Karich down there. They're both good at tying up and interfering that goalie just to get enough where he can't see what's going on, and that's their job, and let them. Nope. Tried to get a deflection, and nobody could get a stick on her.
Even if he would have, I think he was the wrong side of the red line when he would have touched it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they would have given it to him or not.
A little over pushing a little bit, but hey, that's all right.
11:57 left, up 4-0. Just got to take care of business, nothing sloppy.
Yep. Don't give up the final couple of minutes here. Just keep pushing. Put another one in there. Get a couple more insurance goals. Big fight down there. Brett's down there trying to. Oh, underneath the Mullet player right now. Went down. He was laying on the puck. They're letting them work it out themselves. You got Redmond down there. He squirted out. Big check in the boards. Fight behind the net there, Riley. Everybody's kind of getting a little pushing and shoving back there, and puck was up in the net. And
do you know what my stick's made out of?
Does this smell weird to you? Smell that real close. My gloves are bad because I just washed them. It's kind of, Riley's back there, trying to turn his head around with all that gear on there. Can't be easy with that big mask on. He's trying to keep an eye on behind him, and still keep his body square with the net. And he's like, all right, guys, you can move that any time now, because you come up with a face-off. Ooh, nice! Oh, had a nice backhand.
Swing
was gonna catch Jeff on the breakaway a little bit. There, we got something going at him. Ooh, nice. Oh, just out of the reach. Ball's trying to get something started here.
Just a couple of those breaking out at center ice. We just missed.
Yep, and that's, a couple of these guys are, we got a few, different lines and a couple of new guys on here, so it's gonna, they're definitely starting to click a little more. So Jeff bringing it in there kind of real slow, and no one left him alone, and he's just kind of skating. Finally, a couple of Mullets decided to, try to take him off the puck.
Yeah, third period, he was coming to the bench a little winded. Otherwise, I think he would have. Ooh, there's a good takeaway.
Oh, head. It was that Hareen coming down center, and he didn't get much. He tried to get a good slap shot on it. Ooh, Joe with the big fire. That one popped up underneath.
That's two he's not going to hear about in the.
He's putting everything he's got into it. I mean, if he comes off, that's putting every ounce of energy you got into a shot. So.
9-4-6, 9-4-6, 9-4-1.
Oh, 10:22 to go. Face off, you got Armio up there, Gracer, Trankina, Hareen, and Siciliano out there for the Riverkings. Hareen takes his guy off the puck, still fighting for it down the corner. And Mullets come out of there with it. Trying to get themselves out of there, and they keep. Yeah, they get somebody up in front here, and it's a 1-on-4, and that came across.
Ooh, yeah, yes it did.
They left that one alone. He missed that one completely. That came right across the blue line, and they let her go. So, triangle.
Homer.
Siciliano back behind the net, and he's got Armio back there, and Trankina trying to clear something out of there. Yeah, Mullet helped him out, slipped on the ice.
Ice isn't slippery.
Oh, we finally get there. Siciliano gets in front of the red line, dumps her down for a good line change. Davis comes out, Hogan, Rothmeyer, and the other Siciliano, and Paget out there, give him a little whirl. Ooh, Rothmeyer, nice move coming around him, missed it. Tried to force. Oh, they had Hogan coming down center. Nice play though. I mean, every play they were getting now, if their timing is just a split second, one way or the other, they're gonna. I mean, they had 2 weeks off. You gotta have that. There, they bring it back around. Paget's got it, looking for some help. Who tried to get it up to Rothmeyer and got deflected off on them. There, we're starting to bring it up. Puck up in the air, everybody looking around for it right now. That Mullets collected up. Get a couple new fresh legs for the Riverkings. There, Siciliano gets it in, dump. Get the rest of the line change in. Pizmente doing his job down there, keeping the puck down there while they get their fresh legs coming. And it pops up in the air, and Steer collects it up, passes it down to Brett. He's got Pizmente down there with Reese. Oh, defenseman got a leg down on that. Number 6 for Mullet's got a shin guard in front of that puck. Brett looking down the corner, dumps it off. Kind of like they're picking their moment right now. They're looking. Who tried to get a centering pass coming down. Like they had Grano coming down. Mullets dump it down, and Steer collects it up, starts looking, see who he's got in front of him. Who's got Grano all by himself. Oh, almost had it. Just about tipped it in front of him, otherwise he'd have been alone with him and the goalie. Fight down here in the corner, flipped it up, and that one's going in.
Down by Linda.
Hey, that woke up our scoring booth down there, Sometimes they fall asleep down here underneath us here, and the guys just want to make sure they, hey, we're still playing, don't fall asleep yet. Pay attention. Looks like everybody's
okay.
Yep, checking the coffee cup. We're good. All clear.
The important things in life.
That's right. Direct to coffee. One of them ladies might come down there and tell these boys what time of day it is. Ooh, keeps it in. Trankina, a beautiful, just a little poke check to keep that in, but Mullets collected up, and he's got a head of steam coming down, dumps it off. Ooh, I think he got a blocker on that one, kind of kicked it off to the side a little bit unless it missed him completely. Come through there so quick, couldn't see that one.
A little unsung play there. The defenseman went down, totally laid out on the ice and took away any kind of a passing lane, so that helps the goalie out. A little play. He never touched the puck, but...
Yeah, that's that brave or, you know, not sure what you're thinking, but you see those guys lay out on those pucks like that, and it's like, you know, somebody's not happy down underneath us. They were arguing about who was supposed to be somewhere and didn't get there.
I think it's somebody with short hair on the top and long hair in the back.
Well, that doesn't narrow down much because when these guys take their helmets off, I think half these guys are sporting that mullet look going. Well, that one right off the face-off bounced right up over everybody and up into the net. Jeff's looking over at Riverkings, who was about 6'3". He's like, what, you couldn't grab that?
Come on, man, some effort, please. You can tell him I said so, but don't tell him where I live.
Oh, we're going to try this again. And there, Mullet come out with the face-off, and Paget down there collects it up and spins it around and dumps it off, and here comes Redmond. He's got Riverkings up in front, and collects it up. He's looking, kind of lost the handle on that one. Tried to, like he was going to try to get a little backhand on there and didn't quite get enough on it. Oh, Jeff tried to hammer the brakes to get to that puck and kind of tripped himself up on that one. Couldn't turn himself around fast enough. Mullet bringing it up. Just get a tip in there, and Siciliano down there tried to chase it down with a couple guys with him trying to tie his guy up, and
oh, they're calling a penalty on that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Surprisingly, they didn't even. Surprising if it's on the Riverkings that they did not pull the goalie. I mean, that was kind of a. I turned around to look, and he was pretty well planted down there in the crease, and he down by 4 goals with 6 minutes to go. That'd have been the time to break him loose and try to at least. I mean, they could have let that play go for a while. So what we got down there. Siciliano down there. I think that's his second one tonight. Although that one.
That was pretty weak because he was riding the guy along the boards, and he just, I think what they called him on is he got one hand kind of around his waist.
Well, NFL rules, he looked at him sideways and they get that for interference, so. And we clear down. Brett fires her all the way down there. So you got the first team. Well, I don't know if you can call it first team no more. They mix up these power kills and the power play guys just to kind of keep everything guessing. And oh, nice play by Jordy.
Going 5-on-3.
Yeah.
Tripping. Oh no, slash.
Man, that was on. They could steer for that one if they, or they got Pizzamenti on that one. I'd say I missed the one on him because I see Jordy one and it was all stick on that one. So
kind of get alphabet down in the Pizzamenti and Siciliano and the Italian brothers.
Yeah. So they're going to discuss life for a little while for another minute and 26, at least for one of them. And we're going to play, we got Jordy, McDonald, and Brett out there right now as your 3.
All right, so you got a 4-0 lead. You got 5 minutes and 24 seconds left, and you're down 2.
I mean, at this point, you need to get something set up and just pick your moment. But you got 3 guys out there that are 2 big defensemen, and Reese McDonald, who is the little pit bull out there that just is everywhere. So they got a hard task to do, even on a 5-on-3. So I mean, oh, someone got a stick or a body on that one. That one popped up and up into the netting on the glove side of Riley Allen. So I mean, a minute to 4, they killed off 24 seconds right there. So.
Just keep chipping away.
Yep, I know they can get this puck cleared. That's going to be a big thing. Give these 3 guys a. And Lions would give Mullets a little warning, getting a little antsy.
If you get to that, get it wrapped. Nope. They're able to hold it in.
Yep. So that's the biggest thing is they can need one time to clear this, so they can get a fresh 3 guys out there. 50 seconds.
Go.
Boy,
that must have snuck in on the glove side.
Yeah, they make it a 4-1. Yeah, it must have. I mean, he had that corner tightened up right there, but must have been just enough of a window or ricocheted off the backside of his shoulder or something. But pick on Santa Claus down there and said I didn't see it, but yeah. I don't want to be on that naughty list. I spent enough time on that already on my own. Well, we're down 5-4. You know, 5 guys to 4 guys right now with a minute 21 on the second penalty on, was that Pizzamente still down in there, so that brought Siciliano out with that goal. So we're down a man right now with 4:50 to go left in the game.
Yeah, that's enough. Gave him the one. Let's get out of here. Don't want to give up another one here.
So you got Steer, Redmond, McDonald, and Paget out there right now. So they cleared this puck out at some point, and they may want to get a couple guys new out there, see what's happening. Oh, nice. Paget kind of knelt down there, kind of took the window away from him. Oh, big check by Reese, taking right off the puck.
Oh, come on.
And what are they going to get?
Boarding. Hopefully they don't call this a 5-minute.
So Reese took his guy off the puck.
5 minutes. I think I thought he said 5 minutes. We'll see what.
Nope,
2 minutes. That's good.
Coach Quarters asking his opinion on the angle that he saw being right in front of the bench was not the same opinion as the head linesman. And usually you don't win those arguments with the guy with the orange stripes. Try as you will, but so we're back down to the 5-on-3 for at least 40 seconds. Trying to fire it in.
Save.
Riley with 2 big saves right there, kind of sitting down right now.
Now they got it out.
There, we're going to clear out somebody, see if we...
Nope, not even going to shift anybody.
Nope, those 3 are good out there. You got Paget, Steer, and Redmond out there right now, so... Bring it in the zone. Ooh, there you go, Jeff, with a good poke check right there. Just lightly. Bringing it back out there at center ice, trying to get something started. 5 seconds to go, and Pizzamente itching to get out of his box right now. Doors open, all right. Down 1 guy now. 3.5 minutes to go with the game, 4-1 lead Riverkings right now. Passing it around, looking for something. Ooh, Pizzamente took that one off the body, clears it out of there.
Nice play.
Everybody giving him a little congratulations slap shot to the back of the legs between.
Yeah, number 28.
Yeah.
You might remember that number for tomorrow night.
Yeah. Hey, just letting them know, hey, that was a good block. Hey, thank you. Ooh, big slap shot, one up and wide, but big power slap shot on that one, just a big wrister.
77, that's Van Orstel. He's a big dude.
Yeah, he's been playing a few years. He's been playing with the Mullets. I've seen him. He's been around. He knows this River King team just as well as we know him. So, well, there they clear it out. Hey, good play by the linesman down here. Split the legs and let it go right between.
5-hole.
Yep. And Mullets trying to come across center ice, dump it down in there, and Siciliano back there dumps it off to Brett, trying to get it out of there. Kind of getting it pinned across the boards there, and Mullets come back out of there, and 3 seconds left, just about ready to get rid of it. There they got McDonald. They come out of the box with McDonald breaking out. Spin move. Oh, dumped it off, looking for some help in the corner. There's answer. Oh, Siciliano just I think he was going to go for just to see if I could throw one on net, and goalie wasn't ready, and it bounced. That's a hat trick for Siciliano tonight. That's number 3.
How dare you break our shutout?
That might
been evenly. I mean, the shots on goal. I mean, the Mullets have been matching shot for shot, but
I mean,
the matter is how many get behind. There's another one. Riley Allen has really done a great job again tonight. I'm going to guess he's going to be one of the 3 stars.
Well, we got 2 minutes left. Who's your guys? I mean, you figure right now we got Riley Allen. I'd go Siciliano. That's his 3rd goal tonight.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, hopefully the tough one's going to be that 3rd one. I mean, you got Steer with one. I mean, I'd go, Kirich has got his first goal tonight, so give him the player. They're up 5-1.
Steer's got a couple of assists.
Yep, and he's got a goal tonight.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's got a 2 or 3 point night again. You know, the sad part is that after this year, he's going to be a tough one to replace as a Jordan Steer, but
yeah,
he's having a heck of a year. Actually, oh, here comes Rothmeyer's having. I mean, there's another one right here. He's that unsung. I mean, he's drawn 2 big penalties to get him up on power plays and gotten goals out of those power plays. So I mean, there's a job right there that, you know. And Davies down there.
Yeah,
Davis is down there. I mean, there's Padgett's down here. I mean, every one of these guys, you can just go down the list of these guys, and it's hard to pick, you know, a clear winner on a couple of these.
Well, that's why they've been having the success. They all have got each other's back. And one night it'll be one guy, one night it'll be the next guy, and you can't really focus on any one. Oh, there's a swing.
Kirich is looking at him like, I didn't do nothing. The guy took a swing and missed him by a foot, and he pulled both of them into the box. He's looking at him like, what did I do? So, looks like we'll have, you know, a pair of penalties. Hey, Kirich kind of ducked out of the way of a swing just as the official looked, and he pulled them both, so. Mullets coach is asking his opinion on what we should be doing right now, so he's kind of confused. So, you know, he's been doing this a long time, so I'm sure he just needed a little reminder. So, 43 seconds to go here, and, you know, a little 4-on-4. Brett whipping it up. Got Jeff on the. Oh, he had Brzezek in the corner.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, there's another highlight reel. So.
Taking some of the heat off of Joe Blair.
Yeah, he was there. It was just may have been just a little wicked little hop. Picked his lumber up on the way through there. 15 seconds to go. Adam looking for something. They just kind of flipping it in. They're kind of killing off the last 10 seconds here. Kind of a. And Adam greeted one in the corner, and up goes the hand, and 5 seconds to go. And Kirich is going to have a visitor in the box with him for the last 5 seconds. So, oh, Mullet player's up on his feet.
They're taking Adam off. Well, there's 5 seconds left. It really doesn't matter whether he sits on in the penalty box or
they're trying to figure this out there. Officials say that he was down, and
I wonder if they're giving him a game misconduct or something the way he's acting.
Looks like he threw an elbow or
yeah.
Yeah. 5 seconds to go.
Marty is not happy.
No.
I'm wondering if they're taking him for tomorrow night.
Yeah, that was kind of a not sure on that call at all. Steers up there trying as the captain trying to plead his case, and that linesman just skates away from him right now, so everybody's kind of frustrated.
Yeah, they give him a 5-minute. So that shouldn't be a game misconduct at a 5-minute, but really doesn't matter. You know.
Penalty, Riverkings on Napgezek. 5 minutes for elbowing as well as a game misconduct.
They did give him a game misconduct.
Yeah,
that's why Marty was so mad.
Yeah.
Weren't you just talking about that in between periods?
Maybe. Yeah, that's just a. I don't know. They just kind of trying to keep control of it, and they threw the hand up, and everybody kind of looked at each other and wasn't 100% sure. And I don't know if he's trying to keep control of this so it doesn't get out of hand, but all right, that's the end of it right there. That's a 5-1 victory for the Riverkings. So, after all that, who's your 3 players? Who do you got, Mark? You figure you got Siciliano.
Siciliano. I'm going to go with Kirich for getting his first goal. And Riley Allen. I mean, he stopped 23 out of 24 shots. That's
yeah, I could agree with all 3 of them for sure. So we'll see who the player of the game here before we take off here, see if we're right, but we'll be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock with Art on the camera and producer. Yeah, Mark over there, Troy's on camera, and Matt's doing all the technical stuff trying to make us sound good, so.
Wow, that's a big job.
That's an impossible job. So, Marty's still having a little discussion with the officials right now, trying to figure out what that was all about, so, give a little celebration here for the guys here, then we'll see where the 3 players of the game are. But yeah, I mean, he had shots on goal or 29 to 24, so I mean, close on everything when it comes to that, but just the ones that bounced in, the ones that didn't. Riley Allen was back there stopping, I mean, he stopped 23 shots. I mean, not a lot, but some hard shots that he took.
I can't read Marty's writing from up here. He was holding it up to the glass with the three stars.
Well, there's Siciliano's got 1 shirt.
Yeah. Jordan Steer looks like he's getting one.
And Riley Allen.
2 out of 3. That's not too bad.
Yeah, we threw Steer in there though.
That was going to be my 4th choice.
I mean, when we give 4 options for 3 spots, I mean, apparently, the odds are that we might get kind of close, but so all right, between all of us here, we're going to see tomorrow night, 7 o'clock puck drop. Warm-up start about 6:30. So hopefully everybody, tunes in tomorrow night, and everybody from here drives home safe out of all of us. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
Good night, everybody.